As we are entering week 8 of the King of Dragons, let's remind everyone how far we've gotten so far. Roll the clip. Previously on the Quarter Pumper. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! I know. When your PB is so close to the end. You're within striking distance. But we're gonna take a super chill approach. No pressure, no worries. Just have some fun. Drop in a credit, and let's get going. If you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we normally play through classic arcade games in an effort to answer a single question. And that question normally is, how much would it cost us to beat this game in an arcade when we were kids? But if you've been my player too, you know we go on epic side quests that involve us live streaming difficult arcade games every single day to see if an average adult gamer with some super basic gaming skills can actually get good enough at these games to 1cc them. That's one credit to clear them. That's when you drop in a single credit at the beginning of an arcade game and you play through the entire thing, start to finish, on that single credit. And we are on day 51 of the King of Dragons, and it's been really great. I needed to get that magic. It was going really great up until about 30 seconds ago when we couldn't get the magic to take out the Orc King in a timely way. But that's okay. It's all good. We know what we're doing. Just be chill. On a Sunday morning, the coldest morning in the United States in a long time. And we'll just relax. It's a marathon, not a sprint, as evident by the number of days it's taken us to actually do this. Whenever I feel down on myself about these challenges, I try to remember that, you know what? 1cc'ing an arcade game is not what the developers intended. It is not the norm. In fact, it is the opposite of the norm. Because we're supposed to pump in a ton of money into these arcade games. That was the goal back in the 90s. So, the idea that we could play for, I don't know, 50 minutes on a single quarter, or in our case, our PB is a 2cc, a 2 credit clear, so we can beat this game using a single continue. 50 cents to play for 50 minutes is a pretty good cost per experience ratio. At least I think so. That's like a penny a minute. Alright, hold on, let's focus. We're gonna try to get some extra hits in here. Oh, I wasn't close enough. Sometimes you can get extra bonus hits in as you and the Minotaur fall. Because he does not... Oh, we had stuck in the path. I was down. I should have tried to cross over, but... Yeah, the Minotaur doesn't do anything while he's falling, but you, at the very last second, can start to attack. So if we're close enough, we can get in some good hits. Alright. 2 down. 14 stages to go. Like I was saying, whenever I feel like this is an impossible task, I have to reflect on what we've accomplished over the course of the last year. We have successfully 1cc'd not just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. We have successfully 1cc'd 6 different arcade games. Using this exact methodology of live streaming just for an hour every day, building our skills up over the course of a number of days, and then eventually reaching our goal together. And we've 1cc'd games, difficult games, like X-Men the Arcade games, Ghouls N Ghosts, Splatterhouse, Contra, R-Type, and Mercs, all using this method. So we know it works. We just have to, at this point, execute at the end of the journey. So alright, I'm gonna have to focus here, as the kids say, lock in at this boss, because we do only have 36 HP. And sometimes when you take damage in these early stages, it can be really hard to recover because your character is so weak in its stats. So I need to focus for just a second. Oh, look at that. He appeared on the other side of the screen when he went too far to the left. All right, let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3 hits, fire. 1, 2. Oh, gonna get a little closer. Just be conservative. You don't have to be a hero yet. That should come at the end. Okay, he's doing his invincibility walk, which means he's preparing to dive bomb again. Here we go. Go for that diagonal back attack. Another wind, another round of wind. Hold on, hold on. Oh, we got lucky there. We got a level up, so we got some HP back. So we only had 2 bars left. All right, one more walk. Ooh. You got dangerously close that time. Oh. We got him. We got him. We got him. It was a little bit of a battle. We got all of our HP back. We're full health. That's it. That's how you do stage 3. Ken S is here. Good morning, Ken S. Good luck on this icy, snowy day. Yeah, hope everyone is well. In the U.S., it's like snow apocalypse today. There's a major storm coming through with snow and wind and ice and over, I think, a large portion of the country. Where I am, excuse me, where I am, it's supposed to start snowing about now. We're gonna get like 2 feet of snow, I think. Some ridiculous amount like that. I'm gonna try to get to all of these points. Come on, guy. Slimes are my least favorite enemy because they take forever to attack. One of these is a trap. We'll get 5,000 points. I needed to magic that just so we could get out of some trouble. Though I might regret it later. I don't know. What if we get some food here? But the likeliness we're going to get any more extra food is slim. We've got our extend. That's our extra life. That's early for us. Okay, here we go. This is a critical battle. Just going to be cool, be chill. Do what we need to do. Oh, dive. Spread the love around. Oh, I jumped. I usually don't jump in this battle because it takes away your ability to block. But I saw his projectile attack coming in. All right, we got green, which means we're down to 2. So let's be cool. Focus for a second. One more to go. This is when he gets aggressive. There we go, we got him. We spread the love appropriately. Porch base, what's going on? No bosses are cool in this game. Ah, some of them are just so brutal. I think once we get to a certain stage and where our character is powered up, we get the advantage. But I think for the first, like, 7 stages, 8 or 9 stages, aside from the spiders in Trent Woods on stage 7, everyone seems to have a little bit of an edge on you. Alright, we're gonna... I don't like doing this because it doesn't give us points, but that was so bad. Why can't I hit this thing? Oh no, we gotta be cool, man. We gotta be cool now. Because we gotta get off this boat. We gotta get to the beach. Just gotta take it, be chill. We already took our... Alright, we got rid of the skeleton, so let's just be chill with the merman. Just keep moving. Don't let them get any lame hits in. Jump and attack as he jumps towards us. All right, we made it to the beach. All right, let's go. Let's go. Zaja Cap, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream this morning. I've once CC'd many very tough console games. Contra Hardcore, Contra Alien Wars. Oh, Alien Soldier. All right, hold on a second. I'll get to your. We're gonna get there in a second. We just need to focus and lock in here for a minute. So we can get through this part. I'm gonna get, hopefully, these harpies. Harpy in their shadows, you have to look at the ground to know where the harpies are in relationship to where you are. And we're gonna run and get this power up, this level up, which will help us. Hopefully we get some good RNG when it comes to food. Oh man, that was so bad. I was trying to farm some extra points. Let's get this. All right, that saved us for a little bit of extra time. Oh, should have. What do we do? Do we keep going? Do we restart? A death on this stage? We could have made it to this... Oh, that's not even a potion. Usually that's a potion, so... Maybe it just was not meant to be. I don't know. I feel like we should restart, but... maybe I need to get a little bit extra warm-up in today. And then we can check the chat in a minute. Let's see. Here we go. Because the staircase is one of the more difficult stages coming up. And Phoenix is here. Good morning. Good to see you. I hope everyone is safe and warm and doing okay if you're in the US, because it's going to be a brutal day today for a lot of people. I think our 2 streams today are 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's before I think I am going to get a ton of snow. So if I do lose power today, it will most likely be after our stream. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much today. You guys. I'm going to try to advance slow so we can take out the skeletons as they come in. I guess it's too late now. Going for broke. Going for all. Let's hit a magic. To try to cull the herd a little bit. For these skeletons, they're susceptible to a certain place if we hit them in the right area. If we're oh god. If we're standing just above or below their character sprites, we can hit enemies when they can't hit us. So that's what I try to do for the skeletons, but I've been struggling big time recently with them. gonna save that for the Cyclops. Or the skeleton's friends. Yeah, these guys. Get out of here, get out of here. Let's practice this Cyclops battle. We're gonna utilize our secret trick to walk backwards in this game by holding down the jump button. Good block, we got a block in. Oh, big super punch. Superman punch. Oh, let's get out of the way. So normally you can't walk backwards. When you press in the opposite direction, your character turns around. But if you hold the jump button, it actually can negate that turn. And this really helps you defensively, because if you have a shield character, holding back in the opposite direction of how you're facing is how you block, like that. But if you're too slow, or if you're too fast, your character turns around. Oh, see a good block there. Oh, there we go. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Let's check the chat. Let's say hi to good morning to everybody. Like, look at all these. Look at all our friends are here this morning on a Sunday, a cold Sunday. Zayg Cap says, "You've CC'd many tough console games: Contra Hardcore, Alien Soldier, Eliminate Down, Truxton, Alien Wars, Bloodlines, and many more. But arcade 1CCs are on another level. You've only done one. Wow, that sounds amazing in and of itself. Alien Wars, Contra 3, Alien Wars was one of my favorite games in the SNES, and that game is super hard, like super hard. By comparison, some of the games that I've 1CC'd, like Mercs, which we did in just over 2 weeks, I think. We learned how to 1CC Mercs live on stream in 2 weeks, playing 1 hour a day, so like maybe 15 hours, and it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Phoenix says, "How's your day job, Pumper?" Oh, what's my day job, Pumper? I don't think I can tell you that. I'm sorry, because this is an anonymous channel. I don't divulge certain personal information, but I suffer from a vision impairment, which is, I'm not disabled, but my disability prevents me from working a full-time job, or at least commuting to a full-time job, because I'm really not supposed to drive anymore. So I'm able to, thankfully, be supported by Lady Quarter Pumper and work half-time from home. So yeah, it's all good. Mostly today my job's gonna be snow removal, I think, but no one's gonna pay me for that. Kinda says, "I find them well worth pursuing myself. Done some good challenges on console as well. Not 1CC per se, but SNES games on hardest difficulty." That's awesome. It's so funny because I don't think I cleared all that many NES or SNES games when I was a kid. I think I just didn't have the gaming skills and or the patience or ability to put in as many hours as I've been able to put in on some of these arcade games, like dedicated hours, and or have an analytical mindset as to how video games actually worked, right? I think now we have a better sense of what gameplay mechanics are, how to exploit them to a certain extent, but yeah, it's been eye-opening to have an analytical mindset. Phoenix is in Spain right now. Wow. Literally have perfect weather. That sounds amazing. Porch Base says, in the UK, it is, surprise, surprise, raining. and Virtuousable checking in from Minneapolis. Thank you for a nice escape. Oh man, I hope you're doing okay up there. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the US right now in certain areas. I'm in the Northeast in New England, so I feel for my Minnesotan friends up there. But yeah, this is a straight up entertainment channel. So we try to like have some fun. My mantra has always been, any day that you get to play video games is a good day, because there were definitely days and years where I didn't have the ability to play any kind of games. So now that I'm a little older, I'm trying to catch up on all that. And Andre, good to see you. Happy Sunday, man. Good to see you. So if I say your name wrong, it's because I actually do have a vision impairment, and my reading skills and accuracy in reading are not great. So if I misspeak your name, I apologize in advance. But Zeja Cap says, I think I can manage Mercs Arcade, as I've played the hell out of the Genesis version. Oh yeah, gonna attempt Metal Slug 1. Any of the Metal Slugs are so challenging. We're gonna reset our counter. Let's drop in another credit. Let's go again. Mercs is actually not... It's a really fun game. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. But the gameplay mechanics were a little... I don't want to call them rudimentary, but there definitely could have been other control schemes that were implemented that I think SNK did when they did Shock Troopers. Like, they were able to kind of refine what Mercs was for Capcom, and make the game have a little bit more depth when it came to how it played. And Shock Troopers is a game I think I want to go back and revisit again. It's such a good game. All right, let's get this magic. We got the magic to the end. Oh, we could not wait. I couldn't wait until Orc King came out. And Thumper's just chilling out, watching the battle. The Orc King is unique in that he is probably the only enemy where you have to directly line up your character sprite with his to avoid taking damage, which is opposite of every other boss. One of the things you'll see me do in this game is I'm going to try to prioritize getting high point value items, like getting food when our health is fully stocked, because that gives us 5,000 points. Let me hit this. If I get this, it's 5,000 points. And I know I'm going to need extra lives. So we need to get over 1 million points to get the 3 extra lives that I'm going to need to 1cc this game. So it's kind of like death, extra life management, in addition to understanding the game. We're going to try to get close to the Minotaur when we fall 2, so we can get our free hits in. Alright. Oh, we're... I do exactly the opposite of what I say I want to do. We did not get close enough. Alright, we got a good block in there. Let's go back down. Oh! If you're new here and you're wondering what the numbers are on the left-hand side of the screen, it's how we track our progress in these 1cc challenges. I'd liken it to like speed running, but for pedestrian average players. The top number is how many credits we will use in a single game, and at this point it's pretty much only going to be 25 cents, 1 credit. The bottom number is the sum total of credits we have used since starting this challenge back on December 1st of 2025. So almost, well, over 7 weeks ago. And this is, The King of Dragons has been the longest game in this series of all of the games we've done. Although X-Men took us like 40-something days, Ghouls N Ghosts took us like 40-something days. But with X-Men, that was the first game we ever did, and I didn't know if we would actually be able to accomplish our goal of 1cc'ing. Because I had never 1cc'd any arcade game before we started the series on this channel. So it's both terrifying to put yourself out there like that, to make this declaration of doing something that I had never done ever before in my lifetime, but really it was because of everyone on this channel that I was actually able to do that, because it's the support that everyone gives, the tips and tricks, the experiences that they share with the game, looking at my gameplay footage like video coaches, all of that stuff makes this not a solo person thing. It makes it a multiplayer affair. Kind of like when we were kids and we would go to the arcade and we would all hang around and crowd around one cabinet. Yeah, that's the feeling I want to that I try to evoke in these streams. Let's lock in because we only have 16 HP. We want to not take any damage here. And it doesn't. I don't know if the magic ball that we used actually took off all that much from the Weaver. So he's invincible. He's doing his moonwalk. 2 can moonwalk, buddy. Get out of the way of the claws. He's diving. So you can see my shadow is slightly above his character sprite, because we can hit them in those areas and mostly maintain a safe distance. Great, we got to level up, which will give us a few extra HP back because it boosts our overall HP. What's kind of fun about the King of Dragons is that they give you an energy gauge, but they also tell you how much HP it is. So you can kind of plan out certain things better than if you just had like a bar that arbitrarily depletes when you take a hit. And the King of Dragons is Capcom's first foray into this kind of RPG-esque style arcade feel. I think they ran with it with Knights of the Round, and then the Dungeons and Dragons games. All right, let's go. Let's be cool, man. Diamond 5,000. Nice. Got him as he jumped in. Got him before he could attack. I want to get the food and not the trap. Oh, there are... Wait a second. There are missing... No, there aren't missing chests. The chests are coming up next after this. So one of these is a trap and one of these is food. We need to get the food right now. Alright, we gotta level up. That's good, because our HP was a little low. Get around to kind of isolate some of these guys. I go for the weak guys sometimes first, just to clear out the crowd. Oh, nice. We'll be able to use this against the Hydra, which will expedite this battle. Oh, we got a good block in that one. Let's go run away. Spread some of the love. Not gonna hit blue because I needed him to not want to attack us. Got our extend, nice. Spread the love out so that we don't get caught with one extra strong head at the end. Oh, look at that. Perfectly distributed damage. Boom. There we go. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing much better on this second run. So I might get this for 5,000. Though I don't know if it was a great idea, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna hit this just to take out 3 of those guys. We don't get points for frogs, for the frog magic. And I try to hit these skeletons as they come down initially from their descent, because they are susceptible to a hit immediately when they descend. Oh, I jumped into his attack. One to go. Jump across in the same arc as him, so we can attack while he is just jumping. Alright, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. We will do better this time in this stage. These foods, we'll take that. Take this magic. Magic, do what you will. Got this harpy. There we go, we're clear. Let's get this power up. Is it a shield? That's a sword. They randomize what you get first. Sword or shield power up upgrades, and then they alternate as you go. Him while he's waiting there. Alright, big red. That's not a food items. I don't need to be a show off. We don't need to knock out spears out of the air. Alright, we took out him. Alright, we did much better this time. I missed a gold, but that's okay. That's an apple. We got full health. Ooh. Sometimes these stages are difficult when the enemy is off screen and you don't know what attack they are prepping for. Ooh, so we listen for the sound effects like the clang to know for sure we gotta dodge. It's a good block. Oh, I didn't get a block in there, but we got him, and he dies dramatic Death Adder style. Throwing his axe in the air, like you just don't care. On the side. So like I was saying, this stage is difficult because it's got a short playing area. The staircase is not the biggest area to maneuver around, and it has these pillars, which can be really tricky, especially when there are multiple enemies on screen and you don't know exactly what they're doing. Diamond for 5,000. That's good. Like that. Oh no. Oh, we took a hit. All these skeletons, that's... Sometimes I feel like I need to employ speedrunning techniques in these 1cc runs to try to eliminate as much enemy interaction as I can. Sometimes you can leave some enemies in behind if you just keep advancing the screen, they just kind of run away. But that's counterintuitive to the strategy of trying to get as many points as you want as you can to get extra lives. So it's kind of like a trade-off. At this point. Let's get these points. So we got some good initial hits in. I do like attacking him from above his character sprite because I think you are less susceptible to his punches. His Superman punch. Hold on, let's lock in here for a second. Take this one hit at a time, which is going to be painfully slow. Oh, nice. Got a few extra HP. Can't get lazy though, because one good grab, one good punch could be it. There we go. Let's get a strawberry. Let's go into Trent Woods. Whenever you get something out of a chest at the end of a stage, it automatically stops, so we need to get all the treasure before we get that last one. Alright, this stage is probably one of the more difficult ones because of its short playing field and its variety of enemies. It has basically every type of enemy that you would encounter in the game. Skeletons, orcs, slimes, lizards. This is magic. This is food. Hit that for these guys because they're just... Uh-oh. Fight for your life, fighter. Got that. Oh, we could use some food here. There's not going to be another food restore until the end boss, and we have skeletons and more lizards to get through. And that was that. Oh. Gosh, man. It's so... These middle levels are so brutal. I know what we'll do after this. We'll take a break. We'll try something different when we continue. So I won't continue this game. We'll start from the beginning, but we'll try something new. Just to mix it up a little bit, just in case we're getting a little stagnant in our play. Right? Because sometimes it's good to mix it up. To do something fun that's a little bit different. Still helps you maintain some of the skills of the game, but isn't so taxing. It gives you a break or a refresher. Alright, buddy. Get it. We'll play through this credit to see how far we go, because you never know what happens. Yesterday we played through the entire game and it was a 2cc. But sometimes you just need a little bit of good RNG in the game. And some luck in some of these boss battles. This stage shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, nice. So we have leveled up enough to one hit the skeletons, which is like a big deal. Oh, we're just getting destroyed by the lizards today. Let's see what happens when we hit the squad of archers. Got them all, and they didn't give up any magic. Here's the food. Try to get all of these guys, as many as we can. Alright, sweet, we got that. Should I just use it? Probably an okay decision. I need to get this potion, because we are running low on HP. Try to isolate each enemy. Didn't give up food. The red guys sometimes give up strawberries. Let's focus here for a second. This is not the most difficult boss fight. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we gotta close that gap. We gotta keep it close. We gotta stay in the air. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. There you go. And Ryan McNeil, good to see you. Thanks for joining. In the castle. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer today. Secret chest has something. I don't know. This one has magic. I guess we'll use the frog on these guys, although it only takes out 5. And there are 6 archers. Let's try to get magic from this squad. Ah, skunked. I'm gonna hit this trap because it's gonna get in our way. We'll get this food for 5,000. We are like 50,000 points away from an extra life. We gotta prioritize the Dragon Rider. There we go. That's that. Give us our stuff back. Here we go. That was a good one. Give us another 100 points. Alright, we're 30,000 points away from an extra life. Can we get this before the Black Knight? That's the question. We can 2-hit greenies. I'm just gonna take it slow. Draw out just as many enemies as we need, so we don't get overwhelmed, because this is an overwhelming level towards the end. So we're just gonna take it cautious. Be cautious, man. 1 hit, 2 hits. Red hits, blue hits. They're gonna be lizards that come flying out, and another Dragon Rider. There's also a potion in a chest up here, in a crate, but which crate it is randomized. One of them is also a trap, so I'm gonna have to be cool. I think this is where the Dragon Rider comes out. Yeah. Come on this side, buddy. Alright, time to attack, Jack. Oh. Jump. We got our extend. So that will get us a little farther. That was the trap. That means this bottom one is food. Got to level up. Got our HP back. All right. We're almost at full HP. Got 1 extra life. Let's get through the rest of the stage, take on the Black Knight, and see what happens. Still a ton of enemies to go. These guys are dangerous in groups. Alright, 1 skeleton down, 2 skeletons down, 3 skeletons down. Move. 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 Ah, come on. Hopefully one of these guys gives up food. Oh, no food. Okay, Black Knight time. Let's do this. We're going to jump. We're going to do our jump technique instead of our block technique. That was a miss. That was a magic expenditure of HP that I did not necessarily want to expend. Oh, the fire of the dragon. Oh, that's our first life. Ooh, took a bad hit. Got 3 hits in there, that was good. He got a hit back. For your life, man. Ah, it was that. Oh, you Black Knight. You jerk. You jerk. Should we continue one time? Let's continue. Let's try this technique. See if this is better. That was not better. The technique I'm employing is the backwards walk technique to see if we can just keep blocking. Oh, man. Once we get by this stage, there's only one more really challenging stage, which is 12. And then it's almost smooth sailing after that. Oh, what I was gonna do is I was gonna try a different character. Let's play as a different character. And let's just end the stream like that. Yeah? It'll be fun. So I'm gonna hold down the jump button to maintain position. And let's see what happens. So fun. And a diamond. And a mimic. I gotta remember to not be so close. Right, there we go. There we go. I think that's it. We're gonna go straight to the Wraith fight. I've not played the Wraiths with the Wizard, so I don't know how it's gonna go. Probably the same. It's about patience and accuracy. And staying in the circle. It's a circle of life here, man. Nice, nice. He's gonna get mad at us in a second. Oh, why you have to be mad, man? Why you have to be mad? Oh, look at these diamonds. 10,000 right there. So now that we've continued, our whole extend point counter is reset. But we're not so worried about it today, so we're just having fun at this final credit. Oh, should have jumped. Alright, here's a little tricky part. Some lizards and some archers. We have the range now to take those guys out without much difficulty. Usually I'm playing a fighter or a cleric here, and we gotta move to get across. Oop. Just chill up here. Here we go. There. You get some. You get some. You get some blue flame. Faker. Got him. Took out him. Took out him. Oh. Alright, that's okay. No magic, but that's okay. Get the gold. I like how the flame hits twice. Alright. More of these guys. Hopefully some food. So we're gonna use our jump technique. Holding the jump button to walk backwards to fight this guy. Oh, didn't help. Didn't help. I think it helps. I think it helps less because we're not using a blocking character. I usually cap these streams at an hour, but we're just gonna go again. We'll play a little bit more as the wizard, so we can just have a chill kind of Sunday. That's right. I'm used to being a blocking character, in which case the whole standing in facing a certain way is more beneficial, I think, for blocking characters because you cannot block with wizard or elf. If you have a shielded character, then you can block. So I think it just takes a whole different play style. There we go. There we go. There we go. Saved Mari, warrior princess, who stands up fully armed. You saved me, but the princess is in another castle. Alright, we'll just see how far we get in this, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, you're so floaty and fun, wizard. Oh. Leveled up. That was good. There's only a handful of enemies left. This is a short stage, but it is the double night stage at the end. This would be an apple. Maybe 2 more skeletons. Because we didn't level up the wizard, he can't hit them. He can't hit the skeletons with 1 hit. Let's try to jump attack still. Still do our jump attack. I don't know if that's the best strategy for these guys. turn of his attack backwards is slow, so slow. Hoping the red guy would go. Nice. Get this. Oh, he got us. He got us. Ah, man. All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. It's not meant to be in the cards. But all is not lost. We had some fun. I think we're up to $119 total credits starting from our journey on December 1st. But it is not the most expensive game that we have spent money on to learn how to 1cc. I think that one's going to go to Willow, which we are streaming in just a few hours. So I stream 2 streams a day. And our second game that we are also attempting to 1cc is Willow, the arcade game. We are on day 7 of that, so we've just played that game for a week, which is both exciting and scary because it's the beginning of a series where we're really, really bad and it seems like we will never accomplish this 1cc, but also exciting because we make the most gains in the beginning of the game, in the beginning of the series. So look for that at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time if you're so interested. If not, no worries. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on a Sunday morning. I hope my US friends stay warm and safe all around. Try to get some gaming in today. Be good to each other. And you know what? We will all hang out again real soon. Thanks, everybody.